is for educational purposes only. All videos, presentations and writing are only for educational purposes and are not intended as investment advice. You can implement this while trading at your own risk. If you would like to learn and follow our videos, please subscribe.
Hello everyone, I'm Victor from Niger TradeWise. Today we're going to dial it back a bit. We're going to be talking about what to do before going into the financial markets. A lot of people hear about trading and they hear people are making it big, some people are losing money, but sometimes they lack the underlying, what happens behind the scenes. So what I want to do today is take my time and your time to talk about what one should do as a newbie or when you're going to the market. First and foremost, what I'll tell you is to find a book and study about trading, because you're going to be investing your hard-earned money. Now, you don't want to just put it in there and lose it, but if you take your time, study a trading book. There are lots of them out there, but I'll recommend one by Dr. Alexander Elder. It's called Trading for a Living. It really delivers on what you need to know, basics and advanced stuff. That's the first thing you should do, study. Then the second thing is, what you should do is this: build your capital. Of course, you see places they say start with $100. I'm not against you starting, but I would advise you to have at least $300, so you can actually then stick to that 2% rule that we spoke about earlier, whereby you risk no more than 2% of your capital to get back between 6 to 10%. On anything less than, it's going to be a bit hard to be able to navigate through this 2% rule. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is this: pick a time frame. Of course, after studying a book, it teaches you about different time frames. So I would advise you to pick a time frame, because if you have a 9-to-5 job, of course, I would not expect you to sit in front of the computer every time trading, but there are various time frames. You can look at the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily chart. Now, this gives you room to, at the end of the day, come look at your chart, analyze what has been done. Don't look at another time frame. Just pick one time frame and stick to it. That way, you're going to develop discipline. Now, the final thing I want to talk about as a fourth thing is focus on a strategy. Strategy is actually what helps you grow in trading, because a lot of times, people want to buy trading signals. Of course, I'm not saying these trading signals are bad. Some of them might be 100% correct. But if you do not have a strategy, because sometimes you do not have the risk-reward ratio and you pick a lot size bigger, that can end up wiping your account. But if you take your time, focus on your own strategy, learn the risk-reward ratio, then in time you can build your capital up, and in a few months, possibly, you can start becoming profitable. I hope I have been able to explain these things clear to you. Now, if you want to see more videos like this, just hit the subscription button below. I'm wishing everyone a great week ahead. This is Victor. You all have a great week. Goodbye.